I want to show you my images taken with the Sony A7 II plus my trinity of lenses. We stayed at the beautiful Hotel International Prague, which has an excellent price-quality ratio. The hotel is about 15 minutes away from the center of Prague, but you can get there with a taxi for about €7 only. We had a very nice room on the 12th floor with a great view, so I took the chance to shoot this panorama with the Sigma 24mm handheld. Where to start? The city center of Prague with the famous astronomical clock was our first destination. Of course, there you will also find the most tourists, but it's a must-see. The weather was very mixed. First it was dry, and then after 1 hour or so it suddenly started raining like crazy, which then turned into a sunny day again. The clock looks pretty amazing, and also the church and the old historical buildings. Make sure to take pictures here. The Sigma 24mm 1.4 is not weather sealed, so when I took these rain shots I was standing in a store where my gear was safe from the rain. The Sigma with its wide angle was perfect to be able to capture the beautiful and historical architecture of Prague. We enjoyed some great food in a restaurant nearby called the White Horse in an old cellar while it was raining. After our lunch, the rain had stopped and we continued our travel. Praha is the capital and largest city of the Czech Republic. It is the 14th largest city in the European Union. Prague is home to a number of famous cultural attractions, many of which survived the violence and destruction of 20th century Europe. Main attractions include the Prague Castle, the Charles Bridge, Old Town Square with the Prague astronomical clock, and many others. Since 1992, the extensive historic center of Prague has been included in the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. Prague is ranked 6th in the TripAdvisor World List of Best Destination in 2016. Its rich history makes it a popular tourist destination, and the city receives more than 6.4 million international visitors annually as of 2014. Prague is the 5th most visited European city after London, Paris, Istanbul and Rome. There is so much to see. It's incredible how well the old architecture remained after so many years. Also, the stores in Prague are worth visiting. A lot of them are very unique, and there is even an Apple museum. So if you are an Apple fanboy, make sure to go there. I took all shots with the Sigma 24mm 1.4 on day 1 in Prague. As it was getting late in the evening, I could capture this beautiful sunset, which was the end of day 1. At day 2 the weather was a bit better and I absolutely want to see Charles Bridge, which was photographed like millions of times by photographers all over the world. I did not have the time to search a better location to photograph the bridge from a better perspective. There is so much going on at the Charles Bridge, you can really spend at least 1 hour only just by taking time and watching all the historical sculptures on the bridge. At the bridge are also a lot of street artists. You can take a trip with a boat or just enjoy the great view. Finally, this was also the right place to use my Canon 70-200 f4L. With this great and affordable lens I could capture details of the bridge and other subjects which were in a far distance. Since there are so many tourists on the Charles Bridge, I took a lot of the shots by holding the camera up in the air while looking at the tilt screen to get a better perspective. The tilt screen of the A7II is one of the best features on the Sony A7II. I also took this long exposure shot using a ND1000X filter while the camera was standing on a part of the bridge. After the end of the bridge you can find some amazing street artists again. If you do know how this trick works, please let me know down in the comments. I couldn't figure it out. Finally, it was time to use my little Sony FE50 1.8 for some street shots. After the Charles Bridge we went up to Prague Castle, which really deserves this name. The castle and the church there are huge and also the view up there is amazing. It will take you like about 1 hour or so to get up there by foot, but it's really worth it. The church inside is jaw-dropping, it looks even bigger inside and it's just pure eye candy. For the church shots I used the Sigma 24mm 1.4 again. With its very fast speed I could shoot at low ISO and get some nice results. You can see all of these images of course on my website dsphotoblog.com with all EXIF data in its full glory. At the end of the day we went to a small restaurant called Meat Burger. Definitely make sure to eat some burgers there, they taste absolutely delicious. Forget about every burger you have eaten, really, it tastes that good.